Where do new words come from?
One of the main processes by which new words come about today is one called blending, where you put two words together to form a new one. One of my favourite is chofers, which is a cross between a chair and a sofa, and waparazzi as well, which I think is really clever. And waparazzi is basically citizen journalists, if you like, going around snapping celebrities with their WAP-enabled phone. And so people thought, oh, we'll call them the waparazzi. So that's quite a good example of how new words are coming about. Mandals, another one, male sandals or man sandals, is another one that's been doing the rounds in Britain anyway. Another process by which new words are born is by bringing older words back. And so cool, for example, was around probably in the late 19th century. Then it was popularised by jazz circles, Charlie Parker and people like that. And now it's just, you know, it's used by young people everywhere. Another way in which new words are coined, if you like, is when old words come back and take on a slightly different meaning. So again, they're not completely new at all, but we've adapted them to our new environment. A great example of this is wireless, whereas our grandparents, certainly in Britain, used to listen to the wireless, and it meant a portable radio. Today, wireless has everything to do with broadband and the way that we use our computers in a cable-free way.
Any other ways?
English has long been a hoover, really, of foreign languages, and it is made up of so many different words from different cultures, right back from Latin and Greek to modern influences now. Food is a wonderful example of that, where we just take different cuisines from around the world and we introduce obviously examples like sushi, sashimi, that sort of thing, into our language. Brand names, another key way in which we generate new words, if you like. If you think about Kleenex or Hoover, as I mentioned, those used to be brand names. They are still brand names, but we've somehow imported them so that we know exactly what we're talking about, and they mean anything generic.
Do you have any favourite new words of the last few years?
I have so many favourites from the last few years. Ever since I've been first writing the language reports, I have to collect my favourite new words of the year. I loved the idea of a marmalade dropper, which was basically a news item that made you drop your toast in the morning. And in America it was called the muffin choker.